on AM Extra, helping young teens learn who they are during a time where it can be hard to feel at home with yourself. Portland-based nonprofit Caldera provides programs that help kids change the world with their creativity.
Yeah, it's a big mission, chock full of ambitious endeavors that need the support of volunteers. So here to show you more of the work and how you can get involved, we have Executive Director Kimberly Howard-Wade and Board Member Tanya Jones. Appreciate your time. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
This
Thanks
is great.
for being here.
Okay, this is going to be a fun jumping off point because we have some nicknames to talk about. So there's some nicknames that you both have with Caldera. Kimberly, you are known as Queen Bee. And Tanya, you are Southern Girl. Why do you have these nicknames? What is the point of this? And why are your nicknames what they are?
Okay, you want to go first?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Our names at Caldera are the first act of creativity for a young person. So when they join the Caldera community, they get to create who they want to be. And they think about their best selves, or is there an animal or a tree or something that they really, really embody. And for me, Queen Bee just sort of came because I feel like I'm in the center of the hive, making sure the hive is healthy so we can make honey.
I love
and
that.
send out more pollinators to make more honey.
That's great.
Oh,
I love that.
great.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And Southern Girl is a simple one. I grew up in the South, so I'm here, been in Portland for 5 years now, and I just feel like that just embodies my Southern roots and just talk Southern Girl.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, we were thinking during the break, gosh, what would
Oh,
what
I
our
haven't thought about
campaigns
it.
be?
Give me 5 more
Okay,
minutes to think
okay.
about it. I got to brainstorm. Do you have yours?
You have until the end of the interview.
What is
Well,
your
I was like,
camper
I
name?
mean, my name goes to Florida Girl, but that's inspired by Southern Girl, so I don't want to encroach on that. I was thinking maybe something in the water, because I feel like in the summer, if I'm going to be outside,
yeah.
I've got to be near a river
Yes,
or a lake.
yes.
That's
So
good.
maybe I would go with, like, you know, Emily River Otter Burris. I don't know.
River Otter. All right. That's good. It's better than me not having one. I'll think about it.
You
I'll
can
think about
keep
it.
thinking on it. But yeah, let's talk a little bit, Queen Bee, about the mission of Caldera.
Our mission is to inspire and support young people, specifically from underserved communities, rural and urban, by awakening their creative voice. When you say it like that, it sounds like a lot of words, but we really focus in on those two verbs, inspire and support, as a way to bring out confidence, and creativity and agency and voice, because we all know that when you feel valued within your community, then you can go out and change the world.
Yeah, and how are you doing that? What are those ways that you are embracing that confidence with our youth?
So what we're doing, I like to think of it, when I think of Caldera, I think of 3 pillars. At its core, it's mentorship, right? It's being able to be that sounding voice or that safe space for the youth. I also think of it as mentorship in a natural environment. Mentorship, natural environment through creativity. All of those things are the foundation for what Caldera means for it.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, and you've got some really awesome community partners helping you in this mission. You just got a grant from Portland General Electric. Tell us about that.
Oh yes, that was, they are looking at us sort of expanding, developing, innovating our organization, and they're going with us on this 3-year journey. So it was a very large grant, and we were very excited for that.
That's great.
Portland General Electric and the Drive Change Fund also gave us money for electric vehicles, because we take Portland students over the Cascades all the way to Sisters, where we have 119 acres, and they spend 8 to 10 days, depending on whether they're middle school or high school. And so that journey, we were using a diesel fuel bus, and so now we put them in 4 different electric vans. They love it because they're air conditioned.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
And they look really cool, but then they're more comfortable than the buses, but also they're learning about how they're saving the environment and working toward reducing fossil fuels by being in this
And
vehicle.
just the impact that their everyday decisions can have on the world.
Exactly.
That's very cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
great. Well, and of course, grants are so important to what you do. Volunteerism, also very, very important. Let's speak about that, Tanya. Well, how important are volunteers, and what does a day in the life of a volunteer look like with Caldera?
Okay, so let's talk about it. So for me, my personal mission, and I've really just been thinking about what my purpose is in life, and for me, it's the youth. So knowing that I'm giving back and I'm spending that time to give back to the youth, and through creativity and having them be able to speak their minds and be free and really understand what it means to give back through that natural environment. So we also, as I think about the immediate, the hearth Festival, which is October 18th, which I'm really excited about. Because a lot of times, so Kimberly talked about the van. So we transport people from Portland to Sisters, and they make a weekend out of it. And what a beautiful way to have that moment in time to give back, make a weekend of it, shop, and support your local businesses.
That's fantastic. Yeah, to get to see a little more of the setting that these kids get to come alive with.
Right.
And if you want to learn more about volunteering, of course, you can do that tomorrow at the Standard Volunteer Expo.
We have other opportunities.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I know you've worked in partnership with the Standard and in some of these events like this. How important are volunteers to the mission and to what you do?
They're very important, and a lot of times people wonder sort of how can I volunteer and be right there with the young people?
Yeah.
And one of the ways that we've done that is through what we call skilled volunteerism. So somebody that has a creative practice or a creative skill or an artist. We've worked a lot with Leica, for instance, and they actually come and they volunteer to show the young people the action, what do they call that? The stopgap action.
Oh, yeah, the little figurines.
Yes, the little
stop-motion
figurines,
animation.
exactly.
Yeah.
And those, they're totally volunteering. Those are opportunities that we have. But we also need volunteers to just show up for a weekend intensive where the young people are doing creative practices over on a Saturday and a Sunday, help with food, help with setup, and sometimes we have opportunities to drive one of the electric vans.
Oh, fun.
So yes, so come to the expo, find out more.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's a great way to do it because you can sit down, you can ask all of these questions if you have them tomorrow morning into the afternoon. Really appreciate your time.
Do you think of your campaign
I actually
yet?
was trying to think of one, but I
man.
was, so you went geographical with yours. I was trying to think I'm from here. Now, do
Yeah.
I really just say like Oregon boy? That doesn't
No,
sound
no.
very good. I don't think it sounds very good.
The dude from Dundee.
The dude,
Dundee
dude.
Okay.
There you go.
If you have any
Dundee for short.
suggestions for Travis's camper name, you can actually give them to him tomorrow at the Volunteer Expo.
That's true. Emily and I will both be there.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to it. You can learn a lot more about Caldera right now on KOIN.com, and you can connect with them and more than 100 other local nonprofits at this year's Standard Volunteer Expo. KOIN 6 and Portland CW are proud media partners of the 17th annual event. We'll be in Pioneer Courthouse Square from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow as you learn about many of the amazing nonprofit volunteer opportunities in your community.
I knew Oregon boy was